And we are live. We are here on Welcome to Andrews the podcast. I say we because I got a special guest tonight. So let me do my little business here and get this shared out to the public. And I need you guys to get in here.
I say we because I got a
Well,
special guest. And
the sound works because that's why you just heard me in the background there. But um, got a very special guest on tonight. You see it on the screen. So y'all go ahead and share that out. Get in there. I need the whole Jacket Nation in the building. We're doing a player profile under the helmet. You know what I mean? Because we see these kids out on Friday night, and and the interaction is usually brief. A lot of times you see them, they're making a big play, something on the field, causes you to like, hey, I noticed this kid right here, and then it's, you shake their hand afterward. But we a lot of times we walk away and we never get to know these kids, like know them, know the person. So that's why we are doing Andrews High School football underneath the helmet. Welcome to Andrews the podcast. And so let me get this shared out to the public here, and let me get my man on. I don't want to keep him waiting long. Um, and just as a side note, listen, this is the first guest. When I tell you his family is in the building, the Woodburys are in the building. Let me drop a bomb for the Woodbury gang is in the building. In the building. All right. And without further ado, guys, y'all see his name up there. It's my man Aden Cooper. Aden, man, welcome to Angels the podcast. How are you, young man?
I'm doing pretty good. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm gonna start off by saying this, man. My uncle is a huge fan of yours. My uncle, his name is Mark Richardson. He's Andrews High School legend. Played at line, went on to play line in college, and so he's a big part of this. He really likes the way you play football. So I'll
I
definitely
appreciate it.
I'll set up a conversation with you guys so you can kind of talk more, and he could share some of his, because he's knowledgeable old school lineman. You know what I mean? But they still think they can do it, just like I still think I can do it. But
Yes,
you know,
sir.
it's all good, man. So Aden, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's figure out. Let's get underneath the helmet and figure out who this young man that everybody's so inspired about, number 45, Aden Cooper. Aden, let's start this off with just some basic questions here. Uh, Aden, what grade are you?
I'm a junior.
Junior.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm about to say sophomore. Still
It's
getting
all
used to
good.
the new school thing.
All right. And so how did you get introduced to the sport of football?
Um, we always watched it around at the house, and I actually my old friend, we were about third grade, and his dad came up to me and said, "You need to play football for me." And I was like, "I'll give it a try," and I've never quit playing football ever since that third grade year.
What was that? What was that? What was your first coach's name?
John Fiella.
Yeah. I was crazy, man, is I'm 50 years old, right? And
Mhm.
yeah, Coach Poston,
Yes, sir.
yeah, he coached me when I was a kid.
Wow.
That's how long he's been around football. As a matter of fact, his brother coached me in high school.
Mm.
Yeah, yep. The great Alan Poston.
Yes, sir.
Yep, little
Oh
football
yeah.
history.
Oh
So let
yeah.
me ask you this. So what were some of your favorite football teams growing up?
Definitely my eighth grade JV football year. We went 8-1 that year. Only lost to East Clarendon. Um, I think it was my fifth grade rec league team.
Mm.
Fourth grade. Uh, we won the district or whatever, and last year was also pretty good. We only lost second round in the playoffs, but we had a pretty solid team last year. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
those
I
were the
I I was definitely
solid teams.
following last year. I went down to that game down in
Barnwell.
Barnwell. Yeah, and yeah,
I
you
heard
guys, yeah, I that was
it was rough.
that was a rough one.
It was rough.
That was a rough one, man. The other night, the Walkmore game was rough, man.
Don't get me started on that one.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Hey, so what 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 are some obstacles and challenges in like? Because you say you've been playing since you've been in the third grade.
Yes, sir.
So, what are some of the? Have you been playing relatively the same position the whole time?
Pretty much, yes, sir. I played fullback a little bit, but mainly
Mhm.
tight end linebacker. The
Do you
majority.
and do you miss the fullback position?
Honestly, not really. Not really. I'd rather not even play tight end. I don't really play
Uh,
tight end. I play more defense, but
that
I'm
was my next question. What's the favorite side of the ball for you?
definitely 100% defense.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can tell.
Yes,
And
sir.
and what about the defensive side of the ball that excites you?
Uh, just really being able to get physical with people. Just being able to put somebody on the highlight reel. Really, you get coming downhill, you break down, you see that ball coming up. I'm about you in your head. You're about to in your head. You're like, I'm about to take his helmet off. I'm about to put him on a highlight reel. You know, it's just a different mentality when you're on defense. Really, all like I gotta score. I gotta score on defense. You're like, I gotta make a highlight. I'm about to take somebody's helmet off. You know, it's
Hey,
different.
listen. This is a young man of my own heart. So when I described him, so now you guys understand why I described him when I said when he arrives at the ball carrier, he arrives at the ball carrier with bad intentions.
Oh, yes, sir.
That was
Yes, sir.
yep. Now, so I got a low battery
That's my
signal
goal.
here.
I don't plan. I did too. I just put mine on the charger.
All right, let me see what's going on with mine here. Let me make sure I got mine charged up here. Sorry about that, big man, but hold on 1 second. All right, but go ahead and with that point you was going you was
Oh, we must have lost him to a dead phone. Anyways, I'll continue with what I was gonna say. Um, I don't plan on hurting anybody, and it's really my least goal. But oh, there it goes.
take it. So let me ask you this here, because I thought about this. I said, who in the locker room is gonna give you the most grief about this interview? Who's gonna be who you saying?
Everybody, everybody, everybody.
Oh man. So this question right here, and again, like I said, guys, is playing out in real time. Um, how has your family supported you throughout your career? But before you answer that, listen, guys, when I sent the link out, the link was sent out to the family, and we got the Woodburys, we got the Coopers in the building. So I'm gonna drop a bomb for the family. But Aiden, tell us how has that family support? What does that mean to you?
Um, grandma, grandpa, everybody's always really been there for me. You know, I could always go complain or talk to him about whatever went down, but my dad, I mean, he'll always find not the negatives, but he'll always tell me I can do better. You know, there's always going to be the you hit somebody, but you could have hit them harder. You know, you
That's
could
what
have done your
dads
feet
do.
right. You could have wrapped them up. You instead of just absolutely knocking them out. You know, he's that type of person. But my other side, like my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, all of them, they've always really supported me. I mean, you know, there's never been through thick and thin. They've always been there. You know, they've never really let me down, I can say.
You know what that says about your dad?
He
Is
believed
that
in me.
it's true that your dad will be the only man that you'll ever, well, except for granddad, that truly wants you to be better than him. So that's shot of bombs for dad. Drop a bomb for dad.
Only he was watching.
No doubt. All right, so who is that person that's the biggest influence on you when it comes to football
That makes me want to keep going.
that makes you want to keep going?
Um, I got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely my dad, because I've always wanted to prove him wrong. Not wrong, but I've always wanted to make it to where he can't really say anything
Live a
that
hey,
I could do better.
there you go. There you go.
And then my 2 uncles that have passed, I just want to do good for them and make them proud up there. My grandpa's also there. I've always really wanted to make those 4 really really proud of me. Through everything I do
Absolutely.
in my life, every decision, I just really wanted to make them proud. Just those everybody. I mean, all my family I've wanted to make proud, but those 4 really, really stood out there. And my Mimi, I can't forget Mimi. Mimi, you're watching.
Hey,
You're watching.
I was about to say you better say Mimi, because Mimi was the first one. Mimi was in the building early. Like,
I'm about to
with
say I
my
know Mimi's
grandbaby
watching.
at, let me get it. That's what's up, man. That is up. So let me ask you this: say, what do you think that sets you apart from other football player from other football players?
I don't like to sound cocky, and I really don't want to sound cocky here, but I've got I think I have a different mindset from the other people. You know, they always want to get in and get out and get done. I do the rep like it's my last rep. I play that game like it's my last game. I play that snap like it's my last snap. I touch the field like it's my last time I'll ever touch the field in my life. Because you never know when it's that last whistle blow. That could be your very last time you hear it. So I just try to go 110% every single time I'm on that. Whether I'm kickoff, kick return, linebacker, tight end, it doesn't matter. I just try to do my very best every single time I'm on that field.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can vouch for that, because I've been, the 4 games that I've been to, yeah, and that's the thing that my uncle mentioned about you, is like when the kid gets in there, he gives you everything he got. You know what I mean? And so, what does let's because that's always a thing, man. Talk a little bit more about the mindset that it takes to get out, that the mindset that you want to be in when you get ready to take that field.
When I get ready to take that field, that's a really good question because I kind of turn into like a I don't even know what I turn into. I'm just so focused on me getting ready, mainly defense and kickoff. I'm getting in there and I'm mainly focused on absolutely killing somebody. I'm like, all right, who am I gonna hit? Who am I gonna hit? Who am I gonna hit? And that ball snap, I'm like, I'm about to go hit him. And then once I get there, I just unload. It's like I don't really. I mean, yeah, we practice our feet work, we practice all this stuff, but like when I get there to the ball carrier or whatever I'm about to go hit, I just try to unload on him. I just try to go full speed and just run through him. I don't. I wrap up, but like I just try to run through him. That's
So, what I like Coach Durham. I really like you guys as coach. I like you guys as a relationship that you have with Coach. So I want to take this time to shout out Coach and the coaching staff, um, and the work that they do. Um, so you this is this. Is there any other sports that you play besides football?
baseball,
You play baseball. What's this? You play baseball and
first
baseball
base.
first base. Okay. What kind of baseball play? How would you describe yourself on the diamond?
As a baseball player,
Mm-hmm.
um, really good defensively. I can hit the ball every
So
now
so
and
so
then.
basically, you got a defensive state of mind.
Yes, sir. Really, really good defensively. I I might have teammates that'll vouch for me, but I don't know. They might say I'm not too good, but I know that I'm pretty dang good at defensive baseball for sure.
Okay, let's kind of stick there with baseball. Like, coming up, so the season will be coming pretty soon here. I wonder.
It will, yes, sir.
Yeah.
By the
Um.
junior,
So from last year to now, what is that thing that you walked away from last year? I need to improve this.
Say that one more time. I lost
Yeah,
you.
it got weird for a second. Yeah. What is that? What's that? What's that thing? What skill set that you felt like last year? You said when you walked away from the season last year, you said to yourself, "I need to get better at this."
Baseball or football?
Baseball.
My offensive game. I was in a
Mm.
really bad slump last year. Real bad slump. I couldn't hit the ball to save my life. It was bad. But I'm starting to relax more and starting to focus more on my offensive skill, and it's starting to come together. But yeah, my offense is starting to come together a little bit better.
Definitely, definitely. So let me ask you this: here, back to football. Who's that? Who's the player on the field? Who's the teammate that you look to? That's kind of that you know what I mean. Aside from yourself, that you kind of when it kind of gets down, you kind of look to this guy to say, "Hey, all right, let's keep it going."
Um, Definitely have to be Luke. You interviewed him.
Definitely,
Um,
definitely.
Donovan, defensive or everybody?
Everybody.
Donovan Davis, Zion Lloyd, Levon White, and um,
Levon's quiet, man, but
Aaron Moore.
he's
Oh, once you get to know him, he won't be quiet. Once he gets warm with you, he won't shut up. Um, JB Anderson, AJ Lee. You know who AJ Lee is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh, Chris Stewart, Khalil Dorsey. You know, we've all got that look. We look at each other and we're like, all right, this guy, we got to get serious. And then
So
we get
so
serious.
so so you guys have basically come up through football together. The team you with
Um,
now.
I my first season here was last year actually. I transferred
Okay.
from Waccamaw to
Okay.
come here. But ever since I came here, they've all treated me like we've grown up together playing football.
Gotcha.
You couldn't tell me a difference. You could put me around a team that I've grown up with and a team with them, and I really couldn't tell you a difference. To be
I
honest,
couldn't tell you that. I thought
they've accepted me so well, and I really appreciate that. If y'all are watching,
that's what's up, man. I'm drop a bomb for the Andrews. Hey man, that's you a yellow jacket, baby. And the way you play, your play makes you a yellow jacket. You know what I mean? So definitely welcome you into the family, man.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
so what are let's talk school a little bit, man. What are some who are some of your because we had teacher appreciation night the other night, which was awesome. Since you've been in the Andrews school system, who are some teachers, or who's the teacher that you would like to shout out here this evening?
Can I do multiple?
Bro, this is the Aden show. Let's go.
I got a list.
Go ahead, brother.
So first we starting off with Miss Skipper. Then we're gonna go with Miss Rayfield. Then we go with Miss Britt, even though she's never taught me. Then we're gonna go with Miss Durham. Then we're gonna go with Coach Ritchie, I guess. Miss Wiesner, Mr. Jackson, Miss Williams. One sec. Mr. Bisbee. Even I don't even think he knows who I am. I got a little more. Let me think. Am I missing any? Miss Miller, she's the nurse. Um, Miss Penn, Miss Waldrop, Coach, the other coach, Poston.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Coach Rowell, even though he's never taught me, he's always been there to like, hey, settle down, you know.
Hey, and he's been there since I've been
Pretty sure
there.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. That's that's what's up. So,
Oh,
hey,
Miss
a little
Mahone too. I can't forget Miss Mahone.
Miss Mahone, awesome, man. Yeah, you guys got a really cool principal. I mean, and
She's
not
I
just
can't forget
not
about
just
her.
cool, but just she wants the best for you guys. I can attest to that. Um, so the field that you guys play on, that field, my team, I think it was 90, 91. We were the first team when they first built that field way back then. and we played on it, and it didn't have artificial turf. I promise you that. But it was if you know it might as well have been artificial turf for us, you know. So, but yeah, that's the old. We used to call it the Terra Dome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Terra Dome. I know that's like dating myself way back, but yeah, man. So, Luke, you now you got me thinking about Luke now. I got to
Oh,
get Luke. Yeah, I got to get Luke on. Because Luke's a senior, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, I got to get him. Definitely get him on. All right. So, what do you like? Okay, going into. I know it's a ways away, but it's not that far away. College. What are we looking at? Are we looking at some colleges already, or
Um, I still got to get some classes in, but I'm really hoping I can get a couple offers here shortly. That way I can go play, further my football career. That's my biggest goal. I just want to be able to make it. I just want to be able to, get to the top one day and just sit down in my chair and call all the old teammates and tell them I made it. That's my biggest dream, is to just be able to say I finally made it. The hard work's finally paid off. That's always my biggest goal, is to just sit down and just say I made it.
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. My uncle. I'm telling you, he's talking about you, bro. And man, I want to thank the skipper, man, for really the skipper set this up, bro, and
Hmm.
I want to shout her out and just
She better be watching it.
she I called her earlier. She was at they were in Marion. They got a softball. I mean
Oh yeah, they had
a
a
volleyball game.
volleyball game tonight.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
she
yeah,
man, she works, man.
yeah.
I met her earlier this year with the softball team when the girls were when the girls were when they were when they
Playoffs.
went to the World Series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Went to
sir.
the
I remember she
and-
told me that you, I think it was DJ.
yeah, DJ at the you know what I mean. And I'm not a DJ, bro. I promise you that. We got some delay here. Where we at? Uh, so I got some delay. All right, there we go. There we go. We're back. Okay. All right, Aiden, man. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you here much longer. You know what I mean?
You're good, man.
Um,
I ain't got nothing to do.
it's all good. All right, so let's keep rocking then. Uh, what did I want to ask you? It just lost, it just slipped my mind. There's something about the school, something about Andrews
Classes,
High.
grades,
Yeah. So what are grades? What are our grades looking like?
all A's for the most part.
That's what's
Last
up.
year and this year, I try to keep all A's. A B every now and then, but usually I'm trying my hardest to get all A's. The difference between an A and a B is an A and a B is a little bit of effort.
Effort,
That's
effort,
all it
man.
is effort.
And listen, young man, I'm telling you right now, that's it. There's no secret sauce. There's no shortcuts. You got to
Yes,
put
sir.
in the work. You got to put in the work. If you put in the work, I read this book one time and it said, "Life is a just employer." Means life is fair, but you got to do the work. So whatever you put in it, that's exactly what you're going to get out of it.
Yes,
So
sir.
you the mindset, bro. That's probably what your new shirt should be. Mindset.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So who's your college football team? Drop a bomb for the Tigers in the building. Your man Anthony Lee. Yo, hey Anthony Lee, let me
What's up, AJ?
AJ, I'm gonna send you a link. And if you would, you can come on here, man. Um so to this point right here, man, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment so far on the football field?
High school?
High school.
Hmm. Probably.
No, let's no. Let's not do high school. Let's go, because I'm not going to discount, because we a lot of times we want to start at high school, but those little league games meant.
Oh, I was about to tell you, I got a good little league game I got.
Go
Hold on.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So actually, it was my first year we playing, and I was playing in I played Andrews rec team for the district or county, something like that.
County championship.
County championship, and we won that game. That was probably my because it was my first year ever playing, and I won a championship. That's always been real good for me. That's always probably been my most favorite, my most memorable, I should say.
So parents, you guys listening to this, like that, those little league games, it
Oh,
may not,
yeah.
if listen, just as big as that game is on Sunday for the NFL players, that's how big it is for those kids on whatever night, Thursday night. Because man, I had some kids from JV, some of you guys from JV reach out to me, and I got to make it down there and give them some airtime, because they like, hey, we balling too.
They play at home this Thursday. I'm pretty sure if you want to come
Absolutely.
out, I'll be there for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
I'll be on
All
the
right.
side helping them out.
Yep. So I had some more questions here. So some more questions.
It's good, man. Take your time. I ain't got nothing to do but eat dinner.
Do you have a pregame superstition?
I try to be during the day. I throw both of these things here and right there, and I don't talk to nobody. I don't listen to nobody. I just listen to my music all day, and then
so what's in the AirPods? What's in there? What am I listening to?
You got some Double O, you got some Young Boy, you got some.
Oh, you with that?
You got some other small rappers that a lot of people don't really know about yet.
Shout them out.
I gotta go my post. I don't forgot his name.
It's all good.
I can go real quick.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
But
yeah, I just listen to stuff that really gets me, it gets me in the mood to go play football.
And that's where that name Terradome came from. One of my favorite rap groups back in the day was a group called Public Enemy. You got to check them out. It's old school group, and they had a song called "Welcome to the Terradome." And I mean, even to this day, I play that song and think about, like, because back then we didn't have we had more so like this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, but it was yeah, I know the vibe.
You're gonna get out on me.
All right, let's see, man. I ain't gonna hold you here much longer. One or two more questions. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay motivated during a long season? And that applies for baseball and football, because baseball is a longer season. But how do you stay motivated through the long seasons?
If y'all ever see me on the field and I get my wrist wrapped, and you look at my wrist tape, there'll still be a CLS on one hand and a Dwayne Goins on the other hand. And there's my two uncles that I told you earlier that passed away. I wrote their initials on my cleats, and every time I think about giving out, I just look at my wrist tape and my cleats, and I just think of them. And it's like, would I want them to look at me and say, "Why'd you give up?" Would I want to give up? If I gave up on that, whatever it was, I feel like I give up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always had that inner drive to keep pushing forward, to keep getting through it, whatever it was, to get through it. No matter how hard it was, no matter how small or how big it was, because that's the one thing my uncle told me before he passed away, is just keep pushing through whatever you got coming through. Life's an obstacle, you just got to dodge it. Life's an obstacle, you just got to keep getting up. He's always.
That's what's up, man. And so I was telling somebody what it feels like being on the sideline around you guys. So you heard that what this young man just said there. This is the type of energy I'm around on that sideline, man. So bro, you almost got me. You almost got me there. You should warn me on things like that, young man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Everybody needs a purpose, and that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. All right. So listen, man, any final words, anything you want to, say to the Andrews High School Yellow Jacket Nation, some of your team players, your family, the floor is yours, bro.
I just appreciate y'all for always being there for me, taking me under your wing. My first year was here last year, and y'all just treating me awesome ever since I've been here, and I just really appreciate it. My family, you know, I love y'all, every one of you, Mimi, Grandpa, whoever's watching, and my family, I love you. Mom, I love you too. Dad, I love you too. Uh, I just, I just appreciate y'all, every one of you. Mr. Jamal, I appreciate this interview, and make sure y'all come to Green Sea Floyd to watch us do business there. Watch our bounce back.
That's what's up, man. Listen, I think this will be the first of many, man. I really like your personality, man. You're a handsome young man. I think you got. I think you got a future in TV. Because if somebody as ugly as me could get on Facebook and talk junk, I believe you could. So, yeah, man. I'll see you. I'll see you at the game on Thursday, bro. And but this will be the first of many, man. So, because I think it's important that we get these kids highlighted in this like this, okay? Because you see him playing football, you know that part. He's an athlete, okay, but he's also a person. So,
Yeah.
some of you
That's what a lot of
people,
people don't see about football players. Oh, he's a varsity football player. That's pretty cool. But nobody's really tried to sit down like how you have and have a conversation with me and know and like ask me about what I've done and like who I am and stuff like that. And it's just I appreciate it a lot.
well, welcome to Andrews the podcast is here for you, bro. And I'm looking to man, bro. I'm looking to yeah, we'll talk off camera, man. Again, you guys are inspiring to me. I enjoy the fact that you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Any way I can help you guys. Like I said, if you everybody that's watching, tag your colleges. Tag your
Do it.
colleges. Get somebody out here start watching these kids, man. Okay. That's what's up. So, man, listen, I ain't gonna hold you much longer, man. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you anymore. I appreciate you. I'll reach out to you. I'll call you here once I get off the air here in a little bit. Okay.
All right. Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro.
I
One
appreciate
bomb
you.
for my man, Aden Cooper in the building. Yes,
That's me.
sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
my
Yes,
name.
sir. Boom. There he is right there, guys.
That is me. Oh,
Yep.
you take really good pictures too, by the way. I'm going to tell you that for the whole team. Whole team, like, dang, that man can take real good pictures. Look at that. I just
Hey,
like.
man. Listen, I rock with y'all, man. I rock with y'all. I rock with y'all heavy, man. And I really appreciate this interview tonight, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
Yep. All right, guys, there he is right there, man. Do yourself a favor and make plans to be in Green Sea Floyd this Friday night, where our Yellow Jackets will take on the Green Sea Floyd. I don't know what their mascot is, but look forward to them guys redeeming themselves. Lost a tough one last Friday against Waccamaw, but you know what I mean. We'll be back, and there goes Mary Harrow, Aunt KK, buddy. Is so proud. I see why, guys. I mean, again, drop a bomb for that. Everybody that's involved in that young man's life. AJ, you rock with the tire. AJ, you look like you remind me of Terry Allen. It's an old school. Look him up, Terry Allen, running back for Clemson from back in the day. Look him up. I saw him play. Mr. Arthur Smith got me some tickets to that game. Mr. Arthur Smith, and I think I went with Mr. Sambo Harper took me down there, and we went to Clemson, and I was able to. That's when they had Little John went through the weight room and all of that stuff like that. So Yeah, I know what it is to want to do that, baby. So yeah, that's who you remind me of, AJ. Terry Allen. Terry Allen. All right, guys, man. I'm supercharged right now, but I'm about to get off right now, and so I can clip this out and get this out on Instagram. Again, man, if you are watching the broadcast, Andrews High School football, be a supporter. All right, get out there and see what these guys got going on. Yeah, yep. There's Mimi, buddy. There's Mimi. All right, guys, that's it.